Giulia platform that's just elevated a little bit to give you the drive position and the sort of the lifestyle, you know, the easy access, you know, the big doors and easy to get stuff in and out, get children in and out and goods in and out, which is what people buy SUVs for, but it drives more like a saloon car, doesn't it?
Yeah, I can understand why Alfa's decided not to bring out the estate version.
Yeah, the estate version of the Giulia, really, this is it. Two types of diesel engine available, both 2.2 litres, they're based on the same module, but it's actually a 180 horsepower or a 210. This is the 210 because we're in the Milano edition, which is obviously the highest spec. There's a 200 horsepower 4-cylinder petrol engine and a 280 horsepower 4-cylinder petrol engine, and then also the QV, the petrol engine, which is 510 horsepower, which isn't available yet, but is coming soon, where that's the same engine that's in the Giulia QV, and that will come with the same four-wheel drive system as this, but with the torque-based differential that the QV has got. And you can, if you wish, just in the lower models, you can buy, only available in the 180 horsepower diesel, you can buy just a rear-wheel drive only version. Obviously the same 8-speed gearbox, and people are saying sort of maybe, why aren't we doing manuals these days? It's the old story, there's not really any call for it now. Once you've driven a modern automatic gearbox that's got paddle shift as an option, why do you need a manual, really? With 8 speeds, every time you do a gear change, it's only changed a few hundred revs, so obviously it's nice and smooth, and it keeps the engine in its optimal operating area, doesn't it, revs-wise. Just a few of the base things on the car: carbon fibre prop shaft, so that's there's very good propulsion rigidity in that, so you've got direct drive there, but nice and lightweight. 80% aluminium front suspension, 45% rear aluminium suspension. So all die cast, so it's very, very light but very rigid. It's a much lighter car than the majority of cars of this ilk. It's a multi-link suspension, but it's the way Alfa have designed it, so that regardless of how you turn the wheel and how you load the suspension in compression, it will always keep the tyre flat on the ground, and you've always got the maximum contact patch. Rear-wheel drive base, so you've got a 50-50 maximum split front to rear. So normally you'd be 100% to the rear, like now it'd be 100% to the rear. If the rear should lose grip at any point, if you accelerate hard and the wheels start to lose grip, it'll proportion to some of the drive to the front. So it's more like a four-wheel drive rally car. So it's more based about performance driving rather than just fuel efficient. And this is the first time that a braking system has been produced in this ilk. So it's a fly-by-wire brake system. So when you hit the pedal, it sees how quickly you've hit it, how much pressure you've put on it, how far it's travelled. It transfers that into running electric motors, which pump the system like a servo on each individual wheel. So it proportions it according to the weight transfer of the car. So when you brake hard, all the weight goes to the front, doesn't it? So it will give more braking proportion to the front than the rear. And most braking systems are fairly even. They're normally a little bit biased to the front, but also it can work side to side. So if we should be driving on a road which is maybe patchy damp, and you say the left wheel has got less grip than the right wheel, it will give the right wheel more braking power than the left wheel.